realized the last time I was out doing one of these videos, I brought it in way too close, so I'm hoping this angle's a little bit better. Anyway, it's about time to get started on the yard. Been, yikes. Been out testing temperatures. And yard temperature is about 46. I have no idea where the hell you're going. Well, start this video off with seeing if it can even follow me into the backyard. I've been testing temperatures. That's really scary. Been testing temperatures in the ground. We're at about 46 degrees right now, which is pretty good. Some of the things were, oh man, it's completely just up there doing things on its own. Sketchy. It's somewhere. How do you guys like the look of my roof? Let me just bring this in a little closer. Like maybe over here. Yeah, there we go. All right, so like I said, I've been testing soil temperatures. They're looking pretty good, 46 degrees. I'm gonna need a pre-emergent shortly. But in the meantime, we've got a little bit of snow mold. There's quite a bit more out front. I don't know if you saw that, but that needs to get taken care of. Some of this stuff just needs to get raked out just to kind of wake the soil up. We've got a snowstorm on its way tomorrow, which shouldn't be that bad at all, but you know, anytime you can get some free water, especially during the springtime, is good. So I'm just kind of waking these crowns up, getting some airflow. And once these temperatures hit about 55 degrees in the soil at about 2 inches, we're gonna start applying pre-emergent. And that was really just right around the edge of the deck. So we'll definitely start applying pre-emergent. We don't want any broadleaf plants, and which it really doesn't prevent all that much, but definitely want to minimize the amount of things like Poa Nua and those nasty bluegrasses that we've got that are annual. Try to prevent those. You can also put down crabgrass preventer when it hits about 55 degrees. It's always a good time to take care of that. A lot of earthworms over here. Obviously, I need some stick cleanup here shortly too. And when we're talking pre-emergence, I typically go with Dithiopyr 40. It's not the best one for everybody, but with a surfactant, I find it really nice. Reason being, I have a nasty bout of Poa Nua that I've been trying to battle for about the last 2 years. Not a huge fan of dealing with that stuff. But quinclorac, prodiamine, those are all pretty good preventers as well. Nothing too crazy happening out here. I will come back after I wake all this up. We're probably gonna wait till maybe tomorrow. God, snow mold. Wait till tomorrow to actually clean up the yard, do a full rake on it. Right now I'm just using a really soft bristled rake to feather through this, just get some airflow. You can see the yard's already waking up. I haven't done anything to it this year. This is actually my first time out in the yard. So we're just hitting some of these trouble areas, I guess you could say. They may not look bad on the camera up high, but down here, they're not super pretty. All right, this stuff looks pretty good. That was all POA new at one point. I'm waiting for everything to kind of close back in. And this year I'm going to be doing a fall seeding, which of course you can't use with your pre-emergence at the same time. Pre-emergence and seed don't go together, so don't do that. Has a bad time. Although you're doing the same thing out front, I don't know if you'll be able to see this. This side yard got completely abused. In fact, you know, I'm gonna manually put this pretty low here, maybe. Whoa. I'll bring it in. It's kind of far out. Still have yet to figure out what's the best settings for this thing. In fact, while we're at it, I'm gonna actually switch this to motion track. And it's really windy over there. All right, I'm gonna bring this in manually and put it in position because I don't really like it being over that way. I'm surprised it still got me on GPS. Again, if I'm learning this, you're learning it. That's just how this goes. All right. All right, so that seems to work. Anyway, this yard over here, this side yard's been well beaten up. I won't even go through all the list of everything that happened to it, but we're sitting on maybe 25% grass in some areas, 60% in the others. It'll green up. We have leveled this and flattened it out and added soil and run drainage and changed sprinklers over here. There's a lot that has happened that really ticks grass off. But the more you beat grass up, the more it tends to come back. So although this area sees nothing but shade, it's under a pine tree, which also makes it really hard. But I promise you, she'll come back. Not sure how much battery I've got left. When I checked it last, it said 49%, and I had to put a snowstorm video up, but kind of sick of snow. Maybe we'll do that later from that last blizzard, but right now it's time to wake up the grass. So this got reseeded in fall. It's very fresh, very new grass. So I'm trying to be as light on it as possible here. I definitely want some airflow and want to make sure this debris is out of the way. This is really heavy debris. In the back, it's not so bad. I'll get those pine needles maybe, but I doubt it. Mostly I'm just trying to open up. Oof, there's a nice gust. I'm sure that'll look good on camera. Trying to open up for airflow here. You can use a thatch rake and stuff too, but you don't want to be too harsh on your grass just yet. It's not time. Be gentle. I like these rakes. Actually just picked this one up today because my other one's busted, which has a lifetime warranty, but don't manufacture it anymore. Where are you going? Sure, whatever. I guess you guys get a good view of the house back there. This is one thing with fixed track that I've noticed. If you just leave it on there to make its own decisions, it sometimes when you're just moving, thinks that you're moving way too far away and tries to get ahead of you predictively because it doesn't think you're going to be walking. It's used to like the extreme sports thing. Can you guys even see me? All right, well, that's not working great. May have lost me. I was fighting that wind like crazy. Well, part of this is my phone. I washed it today and it's not happy. Hey, look at that. There's me. All this thing's at 16%, so we only got another minute or so. Anyway, like I was saying, you want to just make sure you get all this crap cleared out. Get a bunch of air in here. This is our first step to making our lawn not look like junk. So, open it up for some air. And got good timing because we've got that snowstorm coming tomorrow. And life will be good. You could already see the color change just simply by doing this. But I'm sure we're about 10% now. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. It's pretty windy. And I had a kiddo down here watching it fly around before we started recording. So make sure it doesn't completely kill the battery, because the last time we had a nice little snowstorm, wasn't paying attention. She landed in the snow, although surprisingly cool. Auto landed, picked a flat spot to land, which was awesome, instead of all the nasty ruts. So I'm gonna sign off here, and got a minute and 20 seconds anyway, so good seeing you guys again. I'll catch you on the next video.